Hey, today I'm going to do a full comparison between the Sperax, Urevo, and Yemsd walking pads here. Show you everything you need to know, the similarities, the differences, and which one I overall prefer. And just to show you, I've been walking 10,000 to 20,000 steps a day for the past year, which has helped me lose about 40 pounds. And I'll show you my step count for today at 8 o'clock. So I'm at 12,000, kind of aiming between 12 and 14,000. So these have been awesome to use and help me get to my step count goal while I'm working from home at my standing desk or just out in our family room to watch TV while I'm walking, any type of thing like that. Now, first off, let me recommend this if you have a lot of carpet in your place like we do. Our entire place is carpet, so this has made it a lot easier to move them around, is with these furniture sliders here. So I can actually just move it around with my foot or with my hand a lot easier. Like I was moving this one around just by giving it a little push with my leg. So just kind of like this, and it makes it super easy to move around. So then when I have to move one under my desk or move it out so I can get a chair there, it makes it really, really easy. Whereas if you don't have carpet, you don't really have to worry about that. There are wheels on the front of all three of them so that you can move it around and lift it up. And yeah, now we're going to talk about the remotes here. So the difference between the three remotes, first off, is the size. So I'm going to go ahead and set them down. Got the other one in my pocket. So they're all different sizes. This is the Sperax, this is the Yemsd, and then this is the Urevo. Now, the Sperax and the Yemsd, they don't come with a battery. They both require two AAA batteries with them, and the Urevo comes with a battery already in it, and it also comes with a spare battery. This thing is like really hard to open. I don't know if it's just me, but it's really hard to get that open. And like I said, this one doesn't come with the batteries, but it takes two AAA batteries. Now, something I also noticed, first off, these have a way to put them around your wrist, but my wrists are pretty big, so I can't even put this on. This one I can kind of get on because it's a little silicone material, but still kind of hard to get on. And our cat is probably gonna chew through this soon because he loves anything silicone to chew on. But what I was gonna say is something weird that I noticed is that the Sperax and the Yemsd remotes both work for the other one. So let me just show you. So when I hit the Sperax on button, it's gonna probably turn on both of them. See that? Or that one didn't turn on, just kind of like got it ready. But now if I turn that one on, it turned this one off. So it's gonna be kind of weird. I'm gonna just show you how they each work and stuff, but every time I turn it on, it's gonna turn off the other one and vice versa. So start with the Sperax. So I'm gonna go ahead and get on it, and we're gonna see how loud they are as well. So I'm gonna go up to 2.0. This has a max speed of 3.0. Goes through the different things. So it's got the time, the speed, the calories, and then the distance. So now we're gonna compare that. Go ahead and turn it off. And it's gonna turn on the Yemsd one. So we might as well go to that one next. This one starts out at 0.8. Cool thing about this one is it actually goes up by 0.1, whereas the other two don't. So let's go on this one up to 2.0. So it takes a lot longer to get to that because it goes up by 0.1, which is a cool feature, and I like that about this one. It seems like the 2.0 is a lot slower than the other ones. I don't know why, but this max speed is 3.8. I usually use it on a 2.5 to 3.0. It's also a lot harder to walk while you're working on the computer, typing, all that kind of stuff. So I usually use a lower speed between 1 and 2. So now let's turn that off. It's gonna turn on the other one. So I'm just gonna turn it off right now. They all have the power switch on the top of them, and they all have the same 3 to 4 feet cord as well. Last one we're gonna look at is the Urevo. So far, I would say the Yemsd is quieter than the Sperax. And the Yemsd also goes through the same things, the time, distance, but the Urevo has the steps, as you can see there, and you can actually click on the mode. So let's go to steps. So that's one that I like to keep it on. Let's get it up to 2.0. So this definitely feels faster than the Yemsd on a 2.0 as well. And this one goes up to 4.0, so this is the fastest one. The other two go up to 3.8. And I also think that this is the loudest one. So the cool thing though is that you can pause it. Now with pausing it, there's something that I don't like about the pause feature. It is cool because you can go get a drink, go to the bathroom, come back and resume your workout. It's going to continue where you left off. But here's the downside. When you resume it, it's going to go on the speed that you left it on. So it's going to start at the fast speed that you left it on. So let's say you were going at a 3.0. It's going to just start going really fast right away. So what I would recommend is not stepping on it until you turn down the speed to get on it at a slow speed. So to avoid injury or anything like that, just be careful when you're getting back on it after you pause it. The pause feature is cool though, and I really do like the step counts. I also noticed that the Yemsd is the shortest of the three. So let me scoot it up a little bit to like match it. So you can see it's the shortest of the three of them. And that's something that at first it was a little bit weird to get used to, but I actually don't mind the short length of it. I don't think I paused that the whole way. There we go. But just keep that in mind if you do want a longer one. The Urevo and Sperax are a little bit longer. Now, they all come with the same oil container to go ahead and oil them up when they get a little bit stiff and they need the oil to oil up the belt. So you basically will take the oil, you'll unscrew the back part. They all work the same. So you'll go ahead and unscrew the parts right here, turn it to loosen up the belt. That way you can lift it up, and you want to basically get the oil and stick it like as far as you can towards the middle, and then go ahead and like turn it on, let it run through a little bit with the oil on, and then you can add more just to get it as smooth as you want it. So it's recommended to use that about once every 1 to 2 months, depending on how much you use it. If you use it frequently, like I've had this one the longest, the Yemsd, and I have definitely put it through a lot of steps, a lot of work, because I've used it a lot in the mornings, especially during the summer when it's really hot and I don't want to go on walks around the neighborhood like I usually do. So I'd use this a lot more. So I've had to oil it up quite a few times, but it's done a great job and kept up with how much I've put it through. But overall, you got 3 great options here. I think I prefer, if I were to go in order, I prefer the Urevo first. Just be careful with the pause feature, and then the Yemsd, and then the Sperax. The Yemsd is a close second because I do like the fact that you can go up by 0.1 each time, but it's also the shortest one, like in length. And it's kind of funny that the remotes work for both of them. But overall, you got 3 great options and you can't go wrong with any of them.